Are you doing all the right stretches and you still can't rid yourself of back pain and stiffness? Well, maybe it's time to find a new approach. You've been told you need to have and hold good posture. You've been told to stretch and practice yoga. But the fact is, you sit in a chair and at your computer for the vast majority of your day, and this inevitably leads to muscle aches, pains, and stiffness. And all the stretching and good posture in the world does not solve the problem. It's because the body, and in particular the spine and the back, needs movement, and it needs a wide variety of movement to release that stored up tension and to let go of that which gets trapped in the tissues of the body. One great tool to help facilitate this release through the back, through the spine, is spinal waving. So here we have a spinal wave flow with lots of variety. You see, it doesn't require much space to practice these powerful drills. I personally enjoy practicing these movements out in nature. As you can see, my favorite place to practice spinal waves is by the ocean, to feel the inspiration from the ocean and the connection to the universe. I think many of us are seeking ways to truly connect with our bodies and get out of our heads for a bit, and to get grounded in nature. This practice provides all of that and more. I first took up spinal waving by the ocean back in 2016. At the time, it was totally foreign and awkward to me, but it actually started to impact me in so many ways, and it's now one of those things that I just must do daily. Back in 2016, I was not a happy girl. I felt like I was slowly losing my soul to the concrete jungle of New York City. So in the winter of 2016, I set off for a 3-week solo vacation to Australia. There is where I began to feel my soul dance, sing, and come alive again. And it came from doing things like this, spinal waving on the beach every day. At that point, I realized what had been missing in my life, and I knew that I had to make some major changes. 20 months later, I moved to Costa Rica with a commitment to myself that I would stay there for at least 6 months, and I would attempt to figure out how to avoid depleting all of my savings while I fed my soul by the ocean through movement. And it was while I was down there that I also dove into a childhood dream of mine, which was actually to be like one of those 20-minute workout girls from the 80s making exercise videos. But my videos were to be filmed on beautiful tropical beaches. This was what I dreamt of as my ideal career when I was a young girl. So I went for it. And 6 months later, I returned to New York City. Disappointed, but grateful I had at least been brave enough to give it an honest attempt. So 2 New York City winters passed, but the dream lived on. And when I went to Costa Rica for a 4-week recharge vacation to move, train, and play on the beach every day in March of 2020, I had a little bit of luck on my side. I am so grateful to still be here in beautiful Costa Rica, now in 2022. Happy New Year. And that I'm able to make these lovely videos for you from these pristine playgrounds. I have been designing these videos to help you develop your own unique movement practice. One that will help you to connect with your body and with nature. And it's more than just about the way it makes you feel. For example, with these spinal waves, it's more than just about the way it makes your back feel like butter. It pumps life back into your soul through your connection with the spine. At least that's what it feels like for me. Now, over all of my time spent here in gorgeous Costa Rica, you can well imagine that I have a hell of a lot of exercise video content by now. I've come up with a genius way, if I may say so myself, to guide you through my content, which is created to help you develop your own beautiful, unique movement practice. And that is through my Patreon. This is my membership-based community where we come together to learn, inspire, move, and play. So if you're seeking more joy, more play, and more movement in 2022, then head on over to patreon.com/Lisa Chavez. And I am leveling up my Patreon for 2022. There's now a beginner-friendly tier as well as a more advanced tier. And I also have a tier where you can work with me one-on-one. So do head on over to my Patreon. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, as I think it really helps my channel. And subscribe and turn on your notifications to receive more of my content created to inspire and educate you in your natural fitness journey. And for some detailed instruction on how to begin spinal waving, check out the video on the top right corner at the end of this video. And then let me know, how does your spine feel? Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I wish you all the best in the new year and keep moving naturally for life.